Welcome to Show Up and Glow. My name is Jaylen. This is the Cozy Corner, a space created just for you to tune in and chill out. If this interests you, I invite you to find some headphones, a quiet space, and join me for a calming and comforting experience. If this is not for you, that is okay. I do appreciate you stopping by. As you notice yourself enjoying your stay, please be sure to like and subscribe for more of this calm and cozy vibe. Let's get started. It's a Sunday slowdown. Let's get started. Oh my god, my nails almost match my top. It's so great. One of my favorite colors. Welcome into the Cozy Corner. Gosh, I am so happy you're here today. Boy, do we have a lovely special video for you. Nice little time to calm down with each other. If you are new here, welcome in. This is my Cozy Corner. Yep. For this little bit of time, you're inside my house. Yeah, inside my Cozy Corner. It is pretty cozy. This chair in the background, my grandma's. Literally, not reupholstered, not nothing. My literal grandmother's chair, one of them. These pops on my bookcase, collectibles. I love Wizard of Oz. I do. My clock is Wizard of Oz. Mr. Clock is Wizard of Oz. My pops are Wizard of Oz. We even got Bob Ross over here, folks, to help calm us down. Oh, do they have a Mr. Rogers one? He needs to finish out the pops on the shelf, I think. Welcome if you are new here. Take some time for yourself today. Join us in reclaiming our calm. That's what we do here in the Cozy Corner. We're saying to content that is rotting our brains. How many social media songs and trendy sounds are in your head at this moment? We're saying no to that for a little bit of time. We are sitting in our bodies. We're allowing ourselves to calm down because by the end of this video, you will feel so much more present in where you are, wherever that is, and your body will feel like an exhale. If that sounds interesting to you, stick around. Experience the magic that is the Cozy Corner. And for all of those of you who are OG Cozy Corner crew members, what's up? How you doing? How you feeling? How have you been reclaiming your calm throughout your week, throughout your day? Have you had a conversation with anybody about reclaiming your calm? If you are new here, go back and watch last week's Sunday Slowdown video where we talked about the calm rebellion that we are doing here in the Cozy Corner as a team. We're like locking arms, like ants from the movie Ants. I'm sorry, no, ew, the Ants movie was so bad. No, we're not doing DreamWorks Ants. I meant A Bug's Life. We are locking arms with your other ant friends, like A Bug's Life, and we are rebelling against the grasshopper that is everything chaotic and gross in the world right now. So, thank you for locking arms with us today and being here. Don't ever watch Ants, the actual Ants movie. It is so bad. Bug's Life all the way. Okay, we're going to finish. Well, you know how I am. We're actually going to finish a coloring session. We're just going to do a coloring session today and talk about quit spending your money. That's what we're going to talk about today. But first, we're going to do a couple deep breaths. I know. You're doing it with me. Please. We're just going to get right into it so you don't even have time to think about it. So close your eyes gently if you can. Do not be listening to this or watching this while you're driving. And we're going to do 3 deep breaths in and out. No counting, no holds. We're just doing this to center ourselves and get here in the Cozy Corner moment. Here we go. I'm 8 years old again when I smell colored pencils. So simple times. And all I wanted to be at 8 years old was an adult. What a joke, dude. Like, what was she thinking? Because when you're 8, you see adults have all the freedom in your mind. As a kid, you think you're like trapped. You're like, I have no freedom. I don't get to do anything I want. And like literally what you want is just to like not go to bed at 10 p.m. or not go to bed at 8. It's so silly. But also something that I always wanted when I was a kid was to be an adult so I could buy whatever I wanted. I wanted to buy everything I wanted. And I didn't want to be told, we can't afford that. You can't get that. Christmas is around the corner. Your birthday's around the corner. I wanted it now. Because what if it's not around at my birthday or Christmas? Why can't I get it right now? So 8-year-old me really wanted, this is what we're working on today, folks. It's looking really cute. It's looking really cute. I think I'll surprise you today with what I'm going to add to this picture. How's that sound? Good. Okay. Enjoy. Relax and enjoy the show. So 8-year-old me wanted everything, duh, like all kids do. So when I grew up, that's what I did. 8-year-old me kind of ran the show for a little bit. She kind of bought everything she wanted. And over the years of moving different apartments, different houses, by one of my last moves, I was like, you got kind of a lot of stuff here. You have 15 coffee mugs. You have like 40 pairs of shoes. You have over 100 nail polish bottles. And each one of those things I bought, everything I have bought in my life, I have thought it's going to make me happier. It's going to make me feel better. It's going to help me do what I want to do. How many planners do I have that I haven't touched? Actually, planners I do touch. I just don't finish them. But I buy a planner and I think, this is going to change my life. I'm actually going to get my stuff together now because I bought this planner. Like that type of stuff. And the other day I was on Instagram and I found this new, I don't know if she's a cozy content creator, but her stuff is cozy to me, and she like makes her own glass cups with like patterns and stuff on it, and she does like her iced coffees in them, and they look so cute and fun, and the way she like sells it to me looks really like, oh, I want that lifestyle. And to be quite honest, I want her entire lifestyle, like her house, her hobbies, her business. Like it's so peaceful and aspirational. So whenever I see that she's drinking out of one of these coffee glass cups, I'm like, if I get that cup, I'm gonna have that life. That's how this works, right? If I buy X, then X. If I buy X, then Y will happen, and that will equal Z. And pre-COVID me would have done it. I would have just, boop, popped up her shop, bought a cup, got excited that I'm going to receive this cup. Ooh, I can't wait. My life is going to be changed. Ooh, it's going to be so different. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Post-COVID me, where the world's a little shaky, a little gray. I've had to really stop and think about my purchases now. And so I got off Instagram immediately, and I sat with myself and I was like, it's interesting. I haven't had that awareness to say, wow, every time I see something that I want, it's attached to this feeling of, if I have that, then my life will get better, or things will get better in my life because I have said thing, because I have this cup now. That's not always true. I'll tell you right now, it's not true ever. It's not true ever. And if you're starting to fall a little victim to that as well, getting sucked into buying stuff on social media, I hear that a lot from family friends. Oh, it was an Instagram ad. Oh, it was a Facebook ad. Oh, I saw it on Pinterest. Like, guys, we are constantly being bribed to buy things that separate us from our calm, from the present moment, from believing we have enough in the moment. And I just want you to be mindful as we're going through this week. What's what I'm looking for? What materialistic things have been kind of shouting at you, or that you've been buying, or have you been feeling guilty for buying? If you need something, you need something. If you need new underwear, you need new underwear. If you broke your favorite mug, obviously you need to get your new mug. Like, there are needs we have, but there's also this like dopamine hit, right? Of purchasing something when we're feeling sad, when we're feeling anxious, when we're feeling like we need a little bit of happiness because our days aren't really filled with happiness right now, or you're going through something and you think that that's the only way that you can cope. Maybe it's the only way you've ever known how to cope. It certainly was for me for a long time. And going through the pandemic really showed me when my job stopped and the money wasn't coming in anymore as it was, that I can't just go spend money at Sephora right now like I used to make myself feel happy. And that's it's a hard place to be because you don't know how to get out of it. So today I wanted to just offer up some solutions. If you are here today, this is a great place to be when you start to feel like, about to buy something, or I'm about to go do something that's going to make me spend money and I'm going to regret later. To just come to the Cozy Corner and chill with us for a little bit, because it's gonna help your nervous system. That's all you're looking for, is to just calm your nervous system down when you're impulse buying, impulse shopping, seeing something online. It's that quick hit that's gonna make you feel good. But really what's gonna make you feel good long term is tuning into your nervous system. It's tuning into those feelings and sitting with them instead of reacting with them, being still with them. That's what we do here at the Cozy Corner. We reclaim those calm moments that capitalism wants us to just go spend money on, and that they tell us it's going to make us feel calmer. When I saw that coffee mug that I wanted, did I think my day was going to be calmer if I drank out of that? Yeah, I thought that coffee cup was going to bring me calm. And then I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to stretch right now. So I got on the floor, I stretched. And I said, you know what? I made some decaf iced tea in my fridge that is so yummy. I'm going to go get a glass of that right now. I got a glass of that in my favorite cup. And then within 5 minutes, I didn't want anything anymore. I was fine. I was content. So if you're struggling with reaching for something, spending your money, leaving the house to go bring you some happiness, some sense of joy in this chaotic, crazy world that we're living in, what could you do around the house if you are home? What could you do around the house to make you feel calmer and a little bit more at peace? Maybe tidy up something. Maybe get your glass of whatever your favorite drink is, make it a little bit of a ritual. Stretch. If you're at work, oh, I was so bad at this when I was at work. I was so bad at this, but it helped me. But looking back, it hurt me long term with weight gain and feeling crummier. So at work, I would be so unhappy and I would reach for food. I would make it a point to go out to lunch every day to get, I've talked about this, go get as a sweet treat, go get a sweet drink every day to feel like in that moment I was reclaiming my happiness by treating myself, but ultimately it was hurting me because now you put on the weight, you don't feel very good. So if you're at work, how can you reclaim a little bit of that calm without hurting yourself long term? Maybe it's bringing some headphones to work and taking a walk if you can, finding a quiet space to just relax. And it takes 10 minutes, 5 minutes if you don't have the time, to just sit down and be with yourself. Maybe it's turning on the cozy corner in those moments. And if you're out and about, sometimes I just go to the stores and I literally just window shop now. I'll touch things, I'll pick them up, I'll look at the price. I might even carry it around with me at the store. And then I'm like, you know what? I didn't come in here for anything, so I'm going to put this down. I recently went to Bath & Body Works with my mom, and I got a fantastic fall candle. And sorry, I'm in the zone. I got a fantastic fall candle. It's called White Pumpkin. Y'all, it is so good. Get you one. It's actually by like White Barn or whatever their candle line is, but it's White Pumpkin. And I got I got the little one. And so then I get up to the checkout counter. That's all I had in my hand. That's all I wanted. And I told myself, like, Bath & Body Works can like suck you in, y'all, and you want everything. You want the cute everything. If you know, you know. So I get up to the counter and she's like, oh, actually, these are buy two for whatever. And like the cost of one candle was like $3 cheaper than if I got two candles. And now I got two candles basically for like $3 more. She was like, you could do this or you could do the large one for blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, okay, I'll get another one. So I went and I found another little small one because that's all. I said, okay, fine. That's a good deal to me. I'm okay with that. So then I come back and she was like, are you sure you don't want to get some hand soap? It's by blah, blah, blah for blah, blah, blah. And in that moment, I'm like, do I want to get the hand soap? I said, no. This is all I came in here for today. Are you sure? Girl. I am sure. I am a grown adult right now. I am not an 8-year-old child anymore. Going around just grabbing stuff thinking I'm going to get a little dopamine hit. I came in here for this. I'm going to stick to my guns. And this is all I want. And I left feeling so proud of myself because they will push and push and push. And that's what social media and the world is doing these days. It is pushing constantly to take our attention away from slowing down, to keep our minds active so we don't sit with ourselves. Because you know what? When you sit with yourself, you start to notice things that just aren't maybe going right. And then you want to change it. Then you want to better yourself. Then you start to realize there's things around you in the world that aren't right and that you want to change those things. It is a true awakening when you can reclaim your calm and sit instead of getting into the rat race of capitalism and spending your money to bring you joy. I do spend my money to bring me joy in the way of like a vacation. Buying something for someone I love brings me joy. Not excessively anymore. Just maybe I've been thinking about them and hey, I bought this for you, that type of thing. There are moments that it's okay and we feel okay to spend. But there's a lot of times like this week on Instagram where I was like, you know what? I don't really I have a favorite coffee cup and mug. Like, what am I going to do with that if I get this coffee cup? Like, that's not fair. That's not fair to my other coffee cups and mugs. And yes, they have feelings and they get their feelings hurt. And you got to like spread it out and use the coffee cups and mugs. You know, you got to alternate them. If you know, again. So I said, you know what? No, it's not for me. I'm not going to do that to my coffee mugs. But notice that this week. Notice that as you're going about your days. Like, are you reaching for food? Are you looking to spend your money? Are you having trouble sitting with yourself? 9 times out of 10, if you're having trouble sitting with yourself and you're just going to go try to, if you're bored, or if you don't know what to do and you're just going to go spend money because you have nothing else to do, 9 times out of 10, what you're supposed to be doing is sitting still and being with yourself. That is the lesson there. That is the journey part of coming back to yourself, reclaiming your calm and rebelling against those outside forces that want to take your attention away, take your money away, your hard-earned money. Sitting with yourself is part of this life. That should have always been part of our day-to-day. It should have never been taken away the way it has now with social media and the rest of life, the news. Sitting with yourself is where you find the wholeness and you find the stillness and you reclaim your calm, because at the end of the day, if everything was taken away from you tomorrow, what are you left with? I'll tell you right now, lean in. You're left with yourself. That's it. So you might as well start enjoying yourself now while you have other things around you. Because it's going to make you enjoy all the things around you that much more. And you're going to enjoy yourself. And if you are a Cozy Corner crew member, you already know, and I am so happy that you have trusted me and the Cozy Corner to allow you to explore that and calm down and find that peace and that stillness. I am so grateful you've given me that opportunity and you've come back to the Cozy Corner week after week, year after year to experience the calm that we are reclaiming here. Okay, see if you can notice what I colored today. It'll take me 10 years to finish, but we'll finish it. We're just moving slow living. You know, this is what slow living is. One little bite at a time. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope this video brought you a little bit more peace and obviously some calm. If you liked what we did in the Cozy Corner, please subscribe. Please check out the other videos. Please share with people you know. I am also on Instagram at Show Up and Glow. I am also on Threads at Show Up and Glow. I am also on Pinterest at Show Up and Glow. I've got you covered for all your cozy material. You could be anywhere on YouTube, and I am so thankful that you chose to be here with me today. Thank you so much. I'll see you again real soon.